to the Shift podcast. Starting off today with a little bit of a recap. Just had a great interview with my good friend Louvier Morales. He's a senior project accountant for a very reputable company there in the heart of New York City, and just amazed at a major turnaround that I was hearing from him at his workplace. Just from what I've heard, talking with him 3 months ago about his situation, having a couple of discussions with him, now interviewing him again 3 months later. Incredible turnaround. Really good material, like really good insights. I'm definitely going to be sharing that with you guys a little bit later. But one of the things we talked about in depth was his concern with communication among his management and in his employees. He works in the real estate industry, and in accounting, obviously a lot of it is going to be consisting of the office space, with the office workers. And one big concern he had was a manager. In his position, it's known as a controller. And he talked about approachability, and he discussed that when he first got there and he saw the way that particular controller responded to questions or concerns from employees or asking for help, it right away pulled him back to asking for help. It kind of diminished his motivation to try to get help from his manager. And that really stood out to me. I mean, I really discussed that in detail to get his feelings of why that's happening. And one of the things he did say was approachability. Now, going off of that, we can talk about skill sets and lack of skill sets that certain people in our workplace have. A lack of a skill set would be, in this case, approachable. So fast forward 3 months later, okay, we're learning a little bit about his management style. Louis comes on the show today. He talks about a new manager stepping in who's a little bit younger, very open, very honest, communicates with everyone around them, but is open to improving as well. The way Louis described the old manager is stuck in his ways, very strict, very almost like there's a wall put up, kind of, my way or the highway. And that's a day and night difference. The reason I'm bringing this up is, turns out that other manager was in one step down, one roll down from where she is now. And it was those characteristics that moved her to that next level. They opened up a space for her. They shifted him to a different part of the department. And now she can fill that void. So that alone tells me how important it is to develop these skills of communication, of approachability, of sometimes genuine kindness and caring for the people in your workplace. And it's something management has to work on too, and that's what it's all about, is bringing employees and management together. That's what Shift believes in. We believe that everyone is on the same playing field. No matter what position you are, you all started at the same position at one point in your life, so you're all of equal value. And this is a perfect example of that. This manager steps in, and I heard a lot of praise happening. I heard a lot of acknowledgement. I heard of team meetings. Everything completely different. Whole different culture, whole different world at that office space that Louis discussed with me. And it really made me happy, because it sounded like he really opened up the lanes of communication with his management, his upper levels, and they made some changes. And it's the power of, that voice, to actually voice your needs. And that was really special. It was really special to hear. I was really encouraged to hear that. And one of the things that this particular manager does at this location is open forum. So it was about a team of 10 that Louie's now a part of. That's a whole nother subject we could talk about with the lanes of the chain of communication. He was getting cut off. So not only did that manager make it difficult for him to ask for help, but that manager was responsible for relaying the information, the updates, and the new methods of practice to Louie in his sole position. And when that manager forgot or didn't feel like it was necessary or felt like it was something he already knew, he would go around to the other group, some of his friends at the workplace, and find out what's going on. And that's how he got his information. So of course everyone could see that there's a problem with that. And it's incredible to think that just someone with lack of approachability cut off that lane of communication just from that one skill set. So without belaboring the point, we really believe that these skill sets can be developed. We really believe that when you develop these skill sets, you're going to be more able to communicate with the team around you, including your management. You're going to be more confident to talk to your management. You're going to talk to them in a more respectful way. You're going to believe in what you're saying, and they're going to see that, and they're going to respond effectively. So when Louie discussed this with them, they were very very responsive, to the point where he became part of the team. He became part of the team of 10. Now they're working together in unison. That's what Shift's all about. So we're going to hold it off right there. Looks like the clock's running out on us here. So we really, are so happy to have you guys tuning in to learning about these, issues that are popping up all over the workplace. As you know, retention is a struggle for a lot of companies. And here's a perfect example. My friend Louie, has a very established job, very successful, great company. Been around since I believe the early 1900s, and he was ready to walk out the door. Now it's a completely different story after what I told you. So he loves it, he's happy, he's ready to go. So beautiful turnaround, and we're going to finish it off there. So thanks for listening, guys. Take care.